Hi, Facebook. And YouTube. I keep forgetting that I'm talking to 3 people on YouTube. I know this video thing is going to take off any day now. Any day someone's going to be like, this girl's mildly retarded, but we like everything she has to say. Let's share it to the world, and then YouTube will pay me lots of money, and then I'll get discovered and have my own talk show. Also be the same musical guest and instant whatever. Okay, I'd like to state for the record that I made a whole video and then my storage space ran out because I forget to delete these videos, and then now I have to start all over again, and it's not going to be the same. And just to recap, jean shirts are in. Okay, they're in. And right now I'm recording this kneeling on the floor because I like this angle and whatever. And also I'm having a good hair day. Okay. Warning, this one might be a little long, and it might also be like a real topic because this thing is kind of like a vlog, and I have real things to say as well as silly things to say, and so this one is like one of these epiphanies I had today, and I need to share it with people that want to listen. So here's the deal. So today I would like to talk about the green-eyed monster. My eyes are blue, but sometimes they're green. It is called jealousy. We all experience it. Guys, girls, hermaphrodites, we all get jealous once in a while. And, I don't know about you, but when I get jealous, it's like this wave of, like this rush that comes over me, and I just need to act on it. Like, I have no impulse control. Like, if something happens and I get jealous, I'm like, I gotta fix it. I get like my adrenaline's pumping, and I'm like, oh, it literally, oh no. Oh my God, that was scary. I had Netflix on and I pressed play by accident, and that was very scary. Okay. See, that's how it is when I get jealous. Anyways, yeah, it's scary. And I usually F things up when I do that and sabotage and all that jazz. But there is a real point to this. The point is, how do you decipher jealousy from intuition? Now, we all have this thing inside of us called intuition. It's the little voice inside of us that says, maybe you shouldn't date that guy because, he beats women. Or maybe you shouldn't date that guy because, he's a known felon. Or maybe that guy's a little creepy because he still lives at home and he's 70 years old. His mom have to be, whatever. That was a bad example. Anyways, there's that little thing in you when you date someone and they might be, but you're like, they're a nice guy. So he hits me once in a while. No bigs. He cheated on me, but it was one time. It's not going to happen again. Dumb. So those things happen, and then they cause these issues and baggage and jealousy things. And sometimes what's the word? I don't know. We take the stuff that happened to us before and we put it on the new stuff. So it's really not the new stuff's fault, but we're like, we have all this baggage and we're like, here, take my baggage. And they're like, whatever, I have my own baggage and blah, 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 blah. God, I can make a 20-minute video about this, but I'm going to spare you. Here's my thing. Jealousy is from a real place. So don't always dismiss jealousy as just jealousy. Now there's psychotic jealousy where you're like, was you talking to that waitress? Was you talking to that supermarket checkout? There's psychotic, and then there's normal. There's normal intuition that we all have inside of us that tells us something's weird. Now, that could be because when you originally started with the person, you knew they weren't for you, yet you convinced yourself they were, and therefore all those things are now surfacing from the original thought, therefore creating insecurity and jealousy. Or that person could legitimately be shady, and you could be sensing it, spidey sensing it. And then, denial is a beautiful thing. We don't really want to know when someone's doing something bad, do we? No, we don't. And this goes for friends, jobs, bosses, all pets. Even pets can be shady. That dog took that ball that wasn't for play, and he's all like, I didn't do it. Anyways, that's a whole other topic. But yes, so intuition is a good thing. Jealousy is a bad thing. How do you learn to work with both of them? I, for one, have a jealousy problem and an insecurity problem. Doesn't matter what anyone says. It's like a monster that comes around and is like, you're horrible, and this person's going to do this and that and that and that and that. And it destroys things in my life. But I also have extremely strong intuition. And usually my intuition is right. I know there's a point to all this. I'm really just rambling. Here's my point. If you, now look close, because I'm 31 and I have dated many of men, not many actually, not very many at all. I haven't even had that many boyfriends, but I had a lot of friends. I have a lot of relationships. And here's one thing I know. If you meet someone, girls, especially girls, I mean guys too, but girls, if you meet someone and there's like 5,000 red flags, hey, don't date them. Because guess what's going to happen? Jealousy and insecurity and baggage. And then you'll bring that into your next relationship. Number 2, if you meet someone and they bring out the worst in you, this is going to make a sound again. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to get the light. Then maybe don't date them. Maybe you should date people that bring out the best in you, because let's face it, someone that you're supposed to be with brings the good out and you bring the good out. Now, there are some cases where both people have an extreme amount of baggage, but they are meant for each other and they need to work through their baggage. If you can do that, Godspeed. That's very hard to do, because most people's patience level are about this small when it comes to dating, and you need like this much. If you have that much baggage, you need like this much. You can't even see my arms because they're so far out. So yes, here's the moral of the story. I'm sorry that this video is so long, and I apologize if you've tuned out and you're doing something else. I just think it's important. And you know what? I do actually want to help and inspire people, and with my silly things, and maybe someone needs to hear this, or maybe they don't, or maybe you don't care. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to listen to this. But I just think that we as people should trust our instincts a little bit more in the beginning, and then we will not have the problems midway through or into the next relationship. And each decision you make that's better, your life will be better, the quality of your life will be better, the people that you meet will be better, and those feelings of feeling all icky, they'll start to go away the more you do these things. So 7 minutes, oh my gosh, this is long. It's very important to me. So here we go. Listen, girls, guys, hermaphrodites, trust your instincts. Don't trust the crazy. The crazy is a monster that wants to destroy you. So when you feel the crazy, tell it to shut it. And your instincts like you. They're your friends. They want you to be happy. So listen to them and try to learn the difference between the two. And don't drink and drive or murder people. Bye.